Hey guys, it's me. Um, First off, I want to say I'm really sick, so if you can't really hear me, I'm super sorry. I'm just really congested. Anyways, so back to the topic. The information speech that I decided to do was about the importance of the effects of concussions, and how really they can alter a person's life forever just by getting one concussion. So how culture plays a factor in getting concussions, I think, is that it's seen as weak if a person does not go in as hard on a tackle, especially in football, or in my case, if they don't go up for headers and try to win the ball out of the air. In soccer, it's painted as weak because, well, people aren't, sacrificing everything that they have when they're going in to win that ball. And on page 199 in Adler, he says, we seek out some people and actively avoid others. And I think that's also true when it comes to sports and getting drafted or getting picked for a team. Coaches really want athletes who go out and give everything that they have. When they're performing in their sport. And when it comes to like the NFL draft, coaches are more likely to pick those football players who don't hold anything back when they go in for a tackle. And although that is great because they're going hard all the time, it's harmful to their bodies, especially to their brain, if they go in head first, and that happens a lot. I mean, even with a helmet, it doesn't really cushion any impact. More so than as for soccer players because we don't wear helmets, but it's still really, brain damage is a huge factor, and that is why brain damage in football is the biggest ever. And I think with the American culture, we focus mostly on being masculine if you're an athlete, and like not being fearful. And there's athletes who play the sport because it's fun for them, but they're not really competitive, so they don't really go in uh, and give everything. And then there's the athletes that go all out, but they don't really think about the consequences of going all out. And that was definitely the situation for me, um, as I got my eighth concussion this year. So I think culture plays a huge impact in the sports life in general, not just in concussions, but in general, because if people or athletes aren't going as hard as they possibly can, then they're, one, not going to get picked over someone else who is doing that, but two, they're going to be viewed as not as talented, or not as aggressive. And in contact sports, aggression is a huge factor in that performance. So I think culture, if it was swayed the other way, like if it was more about just based on talent for contact sports, not uh, competing physically with each other, going one-on-one like football players do, then it would have a huge impact on how people view the aggression level if the concussion thing was brought and painted as a huge, much bigger problem than it is in this day and age. So that's all I got for you, but my references are Adler, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.